Good morning, good afternoon, good day. I hope you are all very well and keeping very healthy. I have another art ding for you today, so I hope you enjoy it. We're going to be looking at this Dutch artist called Piet Mondrian. He used to do a lot of landscapes back in the day, but then he moved over, lived in France and changed his style quite a lot to quite abstract things. Abstract meaning that it didn't really look like real life, and he really simplified shapes down so it barely looked like what it was supposed to look like at all. I'm going to show you a picture now. So that picture is called Trafalgar Square, and that is a place in London. What we're going to do today, we're kind of taking inspiration from that and looking at the way he uses materials, trying to replicate the way he uses materials, but maybe make it a little bit more about your own life. In fact, making it definitely about your own life. He uses a lot of very straight black lines and block colour to colour in certain sections. So we're going to start with the lines. Now, as we mentioned before, he did it on Trafalgar Square, but I'd like you guys to try and do it about your house. We're going to do some sort of like blueprint of your house. So if you looked at it from above without the roof on, we're going to try and block out where your rooms are. So we're going to start off by using our ruler. Now, this is going to test your skills. First of all, I would like you to choose if you're going to do the upstairs and downstairs of your house or just do one floor. I personally do not have a very big house, so I'm going to do both floors, okay? Therefore, I'm starting off, my first line is going to be right in the centre. So this is where I'm splitting. This is my upstairs and then downstairs. I need you to try and keep this ruler either completely vertical or completely horizontal every time you use it, because Mondrian does not use any other shapes in his work, the work that we're looking at, other than squares. So it all has to be very, very straight. Now, another word for shapes with pointed corners and straight edges is geometric. So organic shapes are the ones with the bendy lines and the curves, but today we're all about the geometric. So I want to see really nice crisp angles going on. Now, I'm doing this quite quickly, but you can take as much time as you need. So we're going to block out an upstairs and a downstairs. Upstairs, downstairs. So I'm going to start with my upstairs. I know I am in this room here. So this room is kind of my studio and it goes across the whole side of the house. So I'm not working on this box at all at the moment because that's my downstairs. It's all here. I have this bedroom. This is the master bedroom here. And then I have a landing. And then a toilet. Oh, and that can be the airing cupboard. Bedroom 1, bedroom 2, the landing, toilet, stairs, and this is the airing cupboard in this room. Quick top tip, if you're ever worried that you haven't got complete perfect right angles, 90 degrees, and you haven't got a protractor, you can use any other piece of paper. We're going to fold it in half, and then fold it perfectly in half again. And then if I push down really neat and hard, this should be a perfect right angle. So if I put it in my corner here, boom shakalaka, I know I'm pretty right. Let's try out this one here. Nice, I'm looking good. Don't be scared to rub things out and do it again if you don't think it's right. Try and try and try again until you're really happy with it. Now I'm going to go on to the downstairs. Voila! Here we have a blueprint of my humble abode. So it's going to mean nothing to you guys, but I'm going to explain it anyway. I have my bedroom, I have the stairs, the toilet, this is the landing, this is the spare bedroom / Miss Gown's studio. And then downstairs we have the whole living area, the kitchen, under the stairs, and this is like a curved round stairs that comes up here. So, as you can see, we're looking pretty similar to Mondrian, and I'm pretty happy about that. Straight lines and right angles, that is what you've been looking at. But now we're moving on to our colouring skills. So we're moving on to using these three bad boys. We're looking at applying block colour, meaning that I want the same colour all the way through your shapes. I don't want to see any lines. I kind of want it to be a really smooth colour. If you look back on Mondrian's picture, you can see the kind of placement of the colours is a little bit different to what you might expect. He keeps colours more to the outside of the picture rather than right in the middle, but to be honest with you, it's completely up to you where you want to put these pencil colours. Maybe you do the places you want to go, that you like to go most in the house, or I'm going to do where people are right now. Well, actually, this is Paul's bedroom at the moment. Give me a sec. This is Paul. He's just woken up from hibernation and he is currently staying in here. Well, he's been going outside, but he stays in here overnight because it's a little bit cold outside. So hey, Paul. Right, so I'm choosing blue for my first colour, and it's in this room, Mrs. Paul's bedroom, so we're going to start colouring it in. Now, I do suggest that we kind of go around the outside. It doesn't matter if you go over the lines fully, because we've got our black to come still. However, try and be careful, because you can't rub out colour pencil very well. So I go around all the outside. I like, in general, to shade, not just back and forth, but more in a circle pattern. The circle pattern means that you don't have as many darker bits that's really hard to blend in. We start quite lightly, don't go in really, really hard. We're going to use lightly and then layer it. The layering is what helps us get a nice even tone, okay? If you start going really, really hard, it's going to be super hard to blend out and pretty hard to get even. So I've coloured it blue. Is this blue enough? No, not really. This is my first layer, and this is what I'm saying about it. It's all a little bit bitty. So I go over it again and again and again. Not particularly pressing harder, just going over it so we get a nice, smooth finish. Give me a minute. Here is layer 2, and I think maybe one more. As far as block colour goes, I think that's pretty good. So block colour, all one. Now I'm just using pencil colours because I don't know what you guys all have at home, but if you have paint, obviously you're more than welcome to use it. Oh, I might do the toilet because that's where my boyfriend likes to spend a lot of his time. Number 2, remember to go right up to the edges and the corners with the very sharpest bit of your pencils each time, okay? Ready? Done. So, you guys can do more colours if you want, but I heard once upon a time that 3 is the magic number. So I'm going to stick with this, and we're going to go on to the final stage of our Mondrian drawing. We are moving back onto our ruler skills. We have our ruler, and we have a pen of some sort. Cool story. I don't know if you knew, but a ruler normally is quite humped, so you can't see. So this side is really flat, and that's the side you normally put down to your paper. Yeah, and then you use your pencil down the side here. But there's actually like a ledge here. This is so if you turn it upside down and use your pen along it, the pen doesn't smudge. So if there's a upside down way of using your ruler, I suggest you do that now. So I feel like at the end of this, you guys are going to be absolute experts of using rulers, and you're going to make the most straightest things from now on. But we are literally, to just finish it off, just using our pen to go around every single pencil line that you made previously. Now, his work, you can see that the lines are not only like block and black, they're actually quite thick. So it's up to you. You might want to draw a line, like I did then, move your ruler a couple of centimetres out and draw another one so it gets a little bit thicker. I'd probably suggest that you try outlining a few bits first and see if you're confident with going around doing a second line. But remember, we do kind of want them to be fairly similar in width. Because this is a very geometric drawing, it will work best if you are as accurate as possible. So let's see how it goes. And the last one. So here you have it, folks. This is my final outcome. I have my Piet Mondrian inspired floor plan of my humble abode. I am excited to see your ones. FYI, I went for yellow in the living room because that is where my cat lives pretty much all the time, feeling like he owns the house. It's really nice and kind of calm, chilled exercise, just looking mainly at those geometric shapes, those perfect right angles, and the block colour, so making it as smooth as you can in the sections that you colour in. Enjoy. I will see you soon. See you later, beautiful humans. Bye.